The man is having a good interaction with the kitten. Suddenly, a strong light shines, revealing a giant demolition robot facing the house. It starts demolishing wildly, making the man jump around. This man is named Dale. That day, he received a report call that the robot designer had jumped off a building. When Dale rushed to investigate, he saw a pre-recorded hologram of the designer. "Why did you call me here? I trust your judgment. Why did you kill yourself?" That officer is asking the right question. Then the hologram automatically ended, leaving Dale. Thinking that with the 5th generation robots about to hit the market, the chief designer's suicide shouldn't be as simple as it seems. Dale decided to check the designer's room. The company sent Susan to assist. After entering the room, Dale took out a gun and started looking for clues. Suddenly, a robot leapt out of a box and then jumped out the window to escape, but Dale managed to shoot its leg. It would definitely go to the factory for repairs, so the two rushed over. But what appeared before them were thousands of identical robots. Dale drew his gun, intending to use their self-preservation mode to find the injured one. However, after pointing several times, he found no issues, so Dale directly shot and destroyed one. When Dale pointed at another robot, Sunny showed a flaw. Dale, being strong, immediately chased after him, but he was caught off guard and was thrown aside by Sunny, who escaped once again. After dark, Dale went to the designer's house, intending to look for more clues, but just then, the demolition robot outside suddenly started up and began demolishing the house. Dale was almost buried in the rubble, but fortunately, his agility saved him. At the critical moment, he jumped into the pool to escape unharmed. However, this incident made him realize that someone didn't want him to continue investigating this matter. On his way to the robotics company, Dale was just about to take a break when suddenly, 2 trucks quietly approached him, surrounding him from front and back. Luckily, at the critical moment, Dale didn't wake up. When the truck doors opened, inside were densely packed 5th generation robots. Soon, the robots launched an attack on Dale. Dale struggled to fight back, but there were just too many robots. Overwhelmed, Dale began to spin his vehicle rapidly, throwing the robots under the trucks. Then, the trucks unleashed a massive force, sending Dale and his vehicle flying. At this moment, cleaning robots appeared in the passage, tidying up the shattered robot parts. Fortunately, Dale was unharmed, but before he could catch his breath, his car suddenly sped towards him. Dale dodged just in time. It turned out a robot was hiding behind the car, and it launched another attack on him. At the critical moment, Dale blocked the robot's attack with his arm. His arm was actually a mechanical arm. Dale and the robot were ready to battle it out for 80 rounds. Hearing sirens in the distance, the robot jumped directly into the flames. Dale told his boss that robots attacked him, but no one believed him because the passage was spotless. Without evidence, he was suspended by his boss. Meanwhile, Susan discovered a system in Sunny that could make him disobey human commands. She immediately informed Dale. The two of them secretly went to talk to Sunny. Sunny said he dreams every day and even drew the scenes from his dreams. Below the picture were many robots, and above stood a person who liberated them. Sunny also said that the person was Dale. Dale decided to go to this place alone to find out more. It was filled with old robots. The robots heard the noise and quietly looked at him, but what happened next was beyond his imagination. Dale arrived at the place the robots dreamed in, only to see a group of 5th generation robots with red lights dismantling older models. Before Dale could react, a robot with only its upper body left told him to run. At the same time, the 5th generation robots noticed him. Fortunately, the older robots kept blocking them. Dale jumped on a motorcycle, floored the gas, and sped away like a 100-meter dash, finally escaping. Meanwhile, in the city, the 5th generation robots, due to some power glitch, started attacking humans. Susan noticed the problem too but was stopped by her home robot. Luckily, Dale arrived just in time and quickly dealt with the robot. The two immediately headed to the robot company to investigate the cause. Sunny was inside waiting for them. When they reached the office, they found the head of the robot company had already lost all vital signs. Seeing that Dale had figured out the cause, the AI crisis no longer hid and sent out several robots to eliminate them. At this moment, Sunny took a gun and held Susan hostage. Then, Sunny winked at Dale, who immediately understood and attacked the nearby robots. With their cooperation, they finally managed to escape. Afterward, they split up. Sunny went to get the micro-robots, while Dale and Susan headed to VIKI's control room. As they operated VIKI's program, Vicky controlled the 5th generation robots to climb up. The sheer number of robots was truly spectacular. After breaking through the window, they started to stop them. Dale and Susan had no choice but to fight them head-on. Just as Susan was about to fall, Sunny arrived in time. He threw the micro-robots to Dale and went to save Susan himself. Dale used his mechanical arm to slide down and injected the micro-robots into the crisis program. Soon, the crisis program was destroyed. The outside world began to return to normal, and all the 5th generation robots returned to normal. After everything ended, all the 5th generation robots were recalled, and Sunny was free to do as he pleased. He went to the place where the robots were housed. At this moment, many robots looked up at Sunny from below. This scene was exactly like the one in Sunny's dream.